Good morning, Year 3. So today we're going to have a look at the inverse operation. Now, inverse is just a really fancy word meaning opposite. And we're going to have a look at the inverse for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, our 4 operations. So each of those has an opposite. So if we take addition, add, the opposite of adding is subtracting. So the inverse of addition is subtraction. Just the same, if we have multiplication, our inverse, the opposite, is division, because we do the opposite thing to it. Now we're going to use these to make some fact families. We have had a little go at making fact families before, so I'm just going to remind you what they're about. So let's start first of all with addition and subtraction. In each fact family, there are 2 kinds of fact families. One's with adding and subtracting, and one's with multiplying and dividing. The first one is going to be addition and subtraction, In each, we've got 2 addition and 2 subtraction. So we're going to start off with, let me see, I'm going to give us that 21 add 7 equals 28. So we know that's 1 addition done. I've given you that one. From this, we can work out 3 other calculations, another addition and 2 subtraction. So the other addition is going to work like this. When we're doing addition, the biggest number that we've got has to go at the end after the equals sign, because we're adding things together to make it bigger. So that biggest number always goes at the end. The biggest number I've got in my number sentence here is 28. So I'm going to put 28 at the end. Next, all we need to do is fill in the gaps. Now we've already used 21 add 7 equals 28. So I'll use the same numbers just in a different order. So this time I'll take 7 first. 7 add 21 equals 28. Great. Now that we've got our 2 addition, we can move on to subtraction. So when we are subtracting, that biggest number does not stay at the end anymore. Instead, it goes at the front because we need something big to take things away from. So 28 is my biggest number, it's going to go at the front. And again, all we need to do is fill in the gaps using our numbers that we've got. So I'm going to use 21 first. 28, take away 21. My last number is 7. Perfect. So for the final one, again, it's take away, which means my big number needs to go at the start. So 28, I've already said that 28, take away 21 equals 7. So this time I'll do 28, take away 7 equals 21. And it's as simple as that. So that's for addition and subtraction. We'll have a quick look at multiplication and division. Again, there are 2 multiplication and 2 division calculations in the fact family. So this time I'm going to give us 3 numbers. We'll have 4, we'll have 3, and we'll have 12. Let's start off with multiplication. Just like with addition, when we use multiplication, our biggest number that we've got goes at the end. Now I remember that they look quite similar. Addition and multiplication are both crosses, so that helps me remember that they're the same, they look the same, therefore we put the biggest number in the same place. So my biggest number here is 12. I'll put my 12 at the end after the equals. And all we do is fill it in. So we'll start with 4. 4 multiplied by 3 equals 12. I'll give it a quick check. So counting up in 4s, 4, 8, 12. That's correct. So we've done one multiplication. Let's do the other one. It's multiplication, which means that biggest number needs to go at the end again. So 12. We've already done 4 multiplied by 3 equals 12. We're going to use the same numbers, just swap them around. So 3 multiplied by 4 equals 12. Great. Now we need to move on to our division. And just like subtraction, that biggest number needs to go at the start this time, and they look quite similar again. So we can remember that they look like, so we're going to put the biggest number in the same place. So our biggest number is 12, put it at the start, fill in the rest. I'll use 4 first, and then 3. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Great. Last one, biggest number at the start is 12. We've already divided by 4, so this time I'm going to use 3 first. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Now we can use the inverse operation, the opposite, to help us either check our work or work something out that's a little bit tricky. So, for example, if I was given the challenging calculation, 28 take away 21, and I've got my answer, and I'm not sure if it's quite right, we could use an easier calculation that we know using those numbers to help us figure out if it's right. So if we did 21, add 7, well, I can put 21 in my head, I can add 7 on and find out if it's 28. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So therefore, if we know that 21 add 7 is 28, 28 take away 21 is 7. Super. Or if you're trying to figure something out that's a little bit tricky, you might think to yourself, oh, I'm not quite sure of 12 divided by 3. You can use the inverse operation, so the opposite, to help you. You might want to think, right, if I count up in 3s, what do I times 3 by to get 12? 3, 6, 9, 12. I times it by 4, so we know that 3 times 4 equals 12. Therefore, 12, the opposite, divided by 3 equals 4. So you've got some tasks to do now on My Maths with estimating and using that inverse operation to help you, and you've got a really good worksheet to have a go at tomorrow using fact families. So let us know how you get on.